The following program contains language, images, and/or subject matter that may be objectionable to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Direct from Albany, New York, it's time for The Media Zone with your hosts, Ed and Dave. Tonight, a look at this week's new film and DVD releases. And the chance to win free movie tickets with the Poster Pairs game. And now your hosts, Ed and Dave.
The question of the day is, should you take two or finish your amoxicillin until the infection is gone?
Well, you finish the amoxicillin. You always finish.
Right, you have to always finish that.
But he's only 20 minutes late. It's not a big deal.
I'm surprised they put a refill on there. Usually got to call the damn doctor's office for refills. If you got a refill, fill it up. You can store it until needed.
When you getting the tooth yanked?
Don't know yet.
Oh, I don't know. Then take the refill. Get the refill.
Get the
Yeah,
refill,
yeah. My two are getting out. Well, they're gone 2 weeks ago. Oh, do I look a little swollen?
April 19th, June 19th.
Right.
But April 19th, the first showing of this episode. And people are getting teeth removed, going to the dentist. But,
You know what? Remarkably, I've had my teeth removed a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I could be dead. I could have had a reaction.
Ed and Dave here, Ed and Dave with you, by the way.
I could have had a reaction to the anesthesia and be dead, and you're watching me post-mortem.
You could.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're having wisdom teeth out?
Yeah, I still got some wisdom
I
teeth.
remember when I had my wisdom teeth out, I woke up and I was vomiting over the side of the chair, and they couldn't get me out of the chair. I would just wake up once in a while, vomit into the pail they put down, and then go back to sleep. And I remember walking out of there in a daze and collapsing on the couch in the apartment at the time, and I didn't wake up for a long time. I don't know what the hell they gave me.
Well, now you get like an IV. It's kind of like again when you get the colonoscopy done. You're kind of out, you're kind of in, you're kind of you're not sure. I just don't want to feel it, or I hope I didn't feel it. I hope I'm still alive. But if I'm not, I enjoyed the long run here on the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. We'll put you in next week's Deadpool.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, that'd be cool.
If we're still here.
I'd make the Deadpool.
You can't joke about these things because people are dropping left and right this year.
Well, it happens. I don't think me saying it would make it happen or not happen.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Anyway, we got some films. We got to do some films, folks.
That's what Larry Drake said, though, before someone found him on the floor, apparently.
Okay. Larry Drake was 3 of me.
He was a little big.
All right, we got a lot on
Yeah,
the
we
show.
got a lot. We got to get going.
Let's get through these films. We got 3 films for you. We got a hologram for the king. Don't know what that is. ELVIS Nixon. Is that to be not confused with like Frost Nixon? And the Huntsman Winter's War.
Yeah, we should get right into them as we jump right into his teeth and removals. Here we go.
Here we go. This is a hologram for the king, starring Tom Hanks, Ben Whishaw, and Tom Skerritt, who is still alive. Cultures collide when an American businessman is sent to Saudi Arabia to close what he hopes will be the deal of a lifetime. Baffled by local customs and stymied by an opaque bureaucracy, he eventually finds his footing with the help of a wisecracking taxi driver and a beautiful Saudi doctor. Oh.
This is Saudi Arabia. Is this a good place to go, Dave?
No.
Is this a current day thing, or?
What do you mean?
He was just singing the Talking Heads. I don't know if this takes place now, or
Well, maybe they're a little behind getting into the music.
Well, maybe they were just using that for the.
I think Saudi Arabia is a good place to go if you got tons of money and you don't live amongst the masses.
You know where a good place not to go is? North Korea.
That's
You
true.
see, they threw
Yes.
a kid in for
Stealing a banner.
stealing, and they had it on video apparently.
15 years hard
The
labor.
hard labor.
Oh, he was crying like a whiny little American.
Well, what the hell are people doing in North Korea?
Well, they're just wackos. You know, you can't say anything bad to that Kun Jung Yang Ying, whatever, ill. You say one thing like, you know, fix that unibrow, and he's off, he's killing you.
He's blowing off missiles over there. They don't have to worry about getting him out of jail because we're going to bomb that place shortly. Whoever's there, and I don't understand. Apparently it was a school thing. It was a...
Yeah.
What the
Why are
hell?
you going there?
What the hell are people doing anywhere over there?
You know what?
Stay home, for the love of God.
I got news for you. If I got over in North Korea and I was, you know, sentenced to 15 years hard labor, not only would I be crying, I'd be soiling myself for days. It just wouldn't stop.
Yeah. Stay out of there.
Oh, I don't blame that kid. That's awful.
Oh, God. They break rocks over there, I think, for hard labor. I'm not leaving the country or the state, pretty much, for that matter.
Which
Let alone-
reminds me, as a Three Stooges person,
Yes.
there is, I don't know if you remember this.
I remember.
I'll try and do this quick. You do?
I think I know what you're going to say.
The one where they're out.
They're in jail breaking rocks.
Right.
Hard labor on the chain gang,
Yes,
right?
and then Larry picks up one. He's struggling to pick up one, and he puts it. On Curly's head, and Curly goes, "Hey, that's a real one. I'm no fool." And then they look into the. Larry looks into the camera, starts laughing because it was a real one.
Oh, jeez.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that
Yes,
part. I
it
remember
was
the
an-
episode.
It was an actual real rock, and they started laughing because Curly recognized it was a real
Oh,
rock.
jeez.
That's it. That's what this is. These are the things I know. Three Stooges stuff. Why? There's an insect flying. Look at that.
Is it a ladybug?
I think it is.
It's lucky for the set.
There's two of them. Oh, we could see some action because I haven't had any, so I might as well watch that.
We see ladybugs in a mating.
You go ahead. Do the next movie, Ed.
I'll get the next one set up, which is Elvis Nixon, and then we're gonna. Can you get a shot of that?
They're getting close together.
I'll wait for Elvis Nixon if you can get a shot of ladybugs.
Yeah, they're up there.
Oh, we have high contrast there.
Oh, I don't know if you can.
They are. There goes your TVs on your contrast. Maybe we'll fix that, get that setting done and we'll do Elvis Nixon here.
Okay.
Hold on, I got it.
You got them? You fixed your contrast?
There they are.
There they are.
Oh, it flew away.
Oh, one left the scene. He
Oh,
might
he'll-
come back though.
He'll be back. He wants, he's got what he wants.
He wants some tail. Do they have tail?
Wants some wing.
There's a ladybug actually on a reflector up there, and there was another one. I don't know if he's gonna.
There he
he's
is.
back. He's
back.
over a little further away.
They're smart. They're hanging out by the warmth of the light.
If only you could hang out
Yeah.
up there. Well, we'll check back in with them after Elvis Nixon.
Yeah.
See what they're up to.
Yeah, put Elvis Nixon on because we got a lot of show here.
Got a lot of stuff to do.
See, you just don't know what's going to be entertaining.
You never do. Michael Shannon, who we've seen a lot of lately. Kevin Spacey, Elvis and Nixon follows two men at the height of their powers, conscious they could not stay on top forever, both ripped with fear of the inevitable, sharing one famous private moment in the Oval Office. The film recounts the morning of December 21st, 1970, when the king of rock and roll showed up on the White House lawn to request a meeting with the most powerful man in the world, President Richard Nixon.
So Michael Shannon is Elvis?
That's a disturbing.
Wow, that is a scary looking Elvis.
That's General Zod with glasses and an Elvis wig. He had a very urgent request to be sworn in as an undercover federal agent at large. The intimate moment at the Oval Office between two men at the height of their powers has never been told. I don't know how accurately it's being told here, but rated R for some language.
Isn't this supposed to be like Fat Elvis?
This was sort of, no, not real fat
No?
Elvis
I
yet.
thought he was Fat Elvis because he died in 75. What year was this?
This is 70.
Really? He ballooned in 5 years? Man, maybe.
He ballooned in 1 year. And he was not too heavy yet, although he didn't look like this.
This looks just ridiculous to me.
Now, doesn't Michael Shannon have a bump? Then he have a wart.
He doesn't look.
He has a wart, which is unfortunately being covered by these sideburns, I think.
It's just, he looks awful as
He's a mean-looking Elvis.
scary looking Elvis.
He's good for General Zod, but not for Elvis. He's pretty good as Nixon. He's good for Nixon. It looks like he put on a few pounds, or he's got an appliance there. I don't think any of this was going on. This story is fabricated, I think.
And that wasn't it Colin Hanks?
As I recall, he showed up, took the picture, and left almost immediately in real life. But apparently they're having fun and games in the office there.
First it was Frost Nixon.
Right? I think that
Which
was
looks
a little more accurate, I believe.
I'm sorry, Michael Shannon.
It looked like it might be an interesting thing until I saw General Zod was playing. Nixon. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm still watching, but
Only one.
One's left over there.
One
Oh, they're back. All right, here we go.
They'll be back when we come back here.
The Huntsman Winter's War. The fantastical, not to be confused with fantastical world, of Snow White and the Huntsman expands to reveal how the fates of the Huntsman, Eric, and Queen Ravina are deeply and dangerously intertwined. Chris Hemsworth and Oscar winner Charlize Theron return to their roles in the Huntsman Winter's War, an epic action adventure in which they are joined by Emily Blunt. And Jessica Chastain. Oh, I love that little slight overbite she has.
She doesn't do anything for me.
She's not looking too good there.
Oh.
But, yeah, well, you know. Anyway, Jessica Chastain, blah, blah, blah. Producer Joe Roth once again leads the team in a breathtaking new tale, nested in the legendary saga. Is it nested or should it be nestled? I don't know. Well, it says nested.
Is something missing there?
Yeah, an L. Rated PG-13 for fantasy, action, violence, and some sensuality. Emily Blunt, I think, is married to John Krasinski.
Is that who it is?
I think it is.
There's Thor. We know this is Thor. He looks more like Thor. This isn't the brother.
Right. And that's Jessica Chastain /
And she's in Game of Thrones, I believe, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Don't watch that.
Isn't Game of Thrones just a bunch of nudity?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get into that.
Out of the first season. I haven't watched it yet, though. Here's Thor. Looks like Thor. You saw the first one, Dave?
No.
You didn't?
What are you, a fool?
Is anybody?
Oh, like this? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I saw Snow White and the
Thor.
Huntsman, not Thor.
You saw that.
I saw Snow White and the Huntsman.
Why did you see that and not Thor?
I don't know, because it was
There
there.
was a free movie.
Yeah,
and nothing else
no, I
was
didn't
on.
go to see it. It was at home.
Yeah, it was on, probably on,
Yes.
popped up on Showtime.
Whoever I was with at the time
Had the free.
had the film.
free.
Yeah, so we got it. Maybe it was at the Red Box or something.
She looks like Frozen here. Let it go, let it snow.
Oh dear. Now, Jessica Chastain and Ron Howard's daughter
Yes,
are like interchangeable.
they are.
That you if you put them, you took two pictures of them and mixed them up, you'd be hard pressed to
She's
decipher
got
who.
the stunning red hair, though, the Howard.
They both have stunning
Bryce
red
Dallas.
hair.
Oh, they do have
They
both.
have very. I like to make my hands just aren't. Like I'll move them.
It's like events, like a.
Yeah. I move them, and then when I see them, I'm already finished with my movement before they move on
We
TV.
have a slight delay up there.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
Okay.
I'll do my Elvis.
That trailer just ruined my desire to go see it. I thought there might be a slight chance because I find Nixon and Elvis fascinating at that time period.
Yeah, no.
But no, this film just put me off almost immediately.
Okay, you are off put.
I'm off put, but we are on put for some DVD releases of our
Nice segue.
Ladybugs copulate up in the corner of the studio.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Do you
Part
remember
2.
this? I
Yes.
believe we went to see it.
Yes.
And then the only thing I remember is at the end there was the duel of the chainsaws with Dennis Hopper fighting Leatherface, I believe, with the chainsaws.
Was this the one where, like, near the beginning, somebody got, like, the top of their head?
Yes, crop
Yes.
top, they call them, I
Yes.
think.
So I did see this, yes.
Not to see this again.
Was
might
this a
be-
Toby Hooper? Hell yeah, there's this. Is it? Oh, that's Dennis Hopper. But did Toby Hooper
It
do this
was
one?
Toby Hooper, I think.
directed by Toby Hooper.
Might be interesting to watch again.
The Revenant.
Here it is, Dave.
Not Spotlight.
No, Spotlight was, we were confused a few episodes ago, was the film that won. Now this is one of the first we're presenting here in the new 4K format.
What the hell is that?
You need a TV and a 4K player.
Oh my God.
You are no way gonna, I'm not even going this route. I mean, Blu-ray is fine. How much? Ultra HD. The HD I have is fine. I like the new formats and all, and I like the Blu-ray. It's really sharp, but I don't need 4K. And who the?
Will you be cleaning up bear poo in your living room? Is that how clear it's going to be?
I mean, the 3D thing didn't catch on, really. We're going to go with 4K. No, I stay Blu-ray, and even people are sticking with DVD.
Did the curved TV catch on?
No.
No? Okay.
I mean, they try. They throw these things at us.
Miracle Beach. Amy Dolan's.
I don't remember this, but I just threw it on because it's Amy Dolan's.
What's her middle name, Ed?
I don't know.
I believe it's Bluebell.
Bluebell?
Amy Bluebell Dolan's.
These guys have something that's blue, but it's not a bell.
No, it's a ball.
Boing. She was in some movie, My Whack Hero Dad, with the French guy, the big giant French guy.
Gerard Depardieu?
Yes.
She was in some slasher movie or Pumpkinhead type movie too at some point.
Yes, I think she was in Pumpkinhead too, maybe. But here, I didn't know she had a starring vehicle here.
Doris Day and Rock Hudson. Oh, Ed.
Look at them portraying acting at its finest.
It is acting, and that's what acting is, Ed.
Right. You can portray anything, even
That's
a
right.
heterosexual male. In this
See how
case.
good of an actor he was? No one knew.
No one knew except Jim Neighbors, who had his picture up in Gomer Pyle in the locker.
Did you know Robert Reed was?
No.
Fine acting.
Fine acting.
Excellent acting. There you go.
Lots of romantic comedies and science fiction, apparently. Okay. As we get ready for the Chiller Show guests,
I'm excited to find out who's on the Chiller Show.
we'll see who's coming to this convention. We'll do that in a second. I
Oh.
just have to throw this in. We have a lot of wacky stories.
Joe Santos.
Joe Santos, yes.
We forgot to mention he
Yes,
died on the last show. Yeah, go ahead.
But, we have wacky work stories through the years. And you said, actually, one time, didn't you have a book going?
I
Do you
do have
still
it.
that?
It's completed, yes.
It's completed.
200 plus pages.
You do, do you really have a book? Or,
I do.
You do?
Yes.
Because I had an idea for some of my stories. Maybe we could collaborate.
Okay.
But I have a couple of editions, all in 1 week.
All right.
Where this was new. I haven't seen this before. People coughing. We've had that before.
Yes.
But this time we had people coughing up and then spitting into the trash can. With no decorum of any kind. Grab a tissue and then throw it in discreetly. But no, right in the trash can.
Do you have carpeting on your floor?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Just wondering. Maybe they spit on the carpet and rub it in with their feet, too.
And then I go into the bathroom, and a man is hanging over the sink, blowing his nose into the sink.
Just like because he got like one nostril closed,
Yes.
doing the old...
Right. That was going. Never seen that before. And then I don't go into that bathroom usually. That's my bathroom where people are doing that into the sink. So I go to the second floor, and sometimes the handicap stall door is open, and a wheelchair is sticking out.
Okay.
So usually when I see that, I turn right around and go to the next bathroom.
Why is that? What's wrong with that?
Well, that's fine, but you got to pass that area, the open door.
It's not the last one?
It's the last one, but it's right in front of the urinals. So to get to the urinals, you have to pass a man looking out at you from the from the pot.
That's well designed.
For some reason, it's a very huge handicap stall.
Yeah, they probably have their own sink in there too.
The chair won't fit in, so there, if you walk by that, a man is looking out at you. So I turn around and go back out. But this week, I happen to go in, and the door was open, and I wash my hands while I'm in here, and I go out. And a man is standing outside the door of the bathroom saying, I'm waiting here. I said, I knew the guy. He used to work in my office. I said, well, you waiting for me to come out? And he said, no, the guy in the wheelchair fell. He's in there on the floor.
Oh.
I didn't notice. I just went in there.
Wait, you were in there while he was on the floor?
Yes. I never look in there because there's a man looking at you, so I didn't know he was on the floor. God help you if you fall. I usually don't pay attention to anything that's going on in this place, so I didn't see a man on the floor. I just shot it and went back out. And apparently, this is the second time this week the man was on the floor, so there's a problem here.
How did they get him off the floor?
Well, they used to pick him up. But somebody said they might be liable for any damages, so now they call the state police.
You leave him on the floor to soak up the urine that may be on the ground?
They have to leave him there now and call the state police in, and they take care of it. Of course, God help us if there's any problems, the state police are busy getting him in off the floor.
They leave him.
They have to leave him on the floor.
Bob's on the floor again.
Oh, God.
Call the state police. That's awful.
So I had an idea for a book series. You have a whole book.
I do.
And I have these little stories that happen throughout the year. So I have
It can be added.
I have a picture book idea.
Uh-huh.
Where I got this book where there's famous scenes of the movies, and it's like Jack and Jill. Or what was that kid's book where we learned how to read? Sally and all the kids. They're nice illustrations, but so there was this book of movie scenes, and they had like Rosemary's Baby.
Sat him on the floor.
No, this is the other one. So I thought they would have a scene of Rosemary's Baby, and they would make the dialogue like, "What have you done to its eyes?" And I'm looking at this. It's supposed to be a humorous book. I said, it's not that funny, but I could use that format for all my stories throughout the years. I'd have the nice, funny cartoon of the man blowing his nose into the sink. I think that would be a nice book. All the incidences, the man on the floor, the sink, illustrations. That's much funnier than this book I saw. So there we go. Maybe you can throw in some ideas, Dave, and we'll have a funny picture book of nutty stories.
Yeah, my book, well, it's front only, but it's 8.5 by 11 filled. It's 200 and some pages. It's done.
I don't think I could write a whole book, but I think I could do this illustration idea.
I'm currently going through it little by little to update it because some of my references are from the 80s when I was writing it. So I'm trying to update it, and it'll never get published because how am I going to publish it? But anyway, it was fun to write.
Let's do the chiller guest in a couple minutes here.
It's chiller time.
This is this weekend.
How much is it to go there?
I think it's $25 to get in.
And then you buy everything in there.
And then a lot of various prices on
autographs and
memorabilia
pictures
and
things, right? Okay.
It's quite a collection, yet nobody that I want to go see. This is the Ho-Ro, we call it.
The Ho-Ro.
These are all the porn stars. Gianna Michaels was the one in Piranha 3D that was on the parasail thing, and she dipped into the water.
Oh, she came up half gone?
She came up half gone and full boobs.
That's always nice.
So we got all these. We can go through these pretty quick till we hit something of any interest.
Dennis Dunaway from the original Alice Cooper Band. Michael Bruce from the original Alice Cooper Band. Wow.
And various props from Alice Cooper shows.
Right. You know, I still don't want to see them.
The voice of Chumley and Jangle. Jesus. Who he's only there Saturday only. He can only take one day. He actually looks like Jangle a little bit.
I don't even know what a jangle is.
From the Year Without a Santa Claus, the animated thing we watch every year with Heat Miser.
Didn't Chumley just get arrested? Oh no, that's the guy from Pawn Stars. That's 2 E's.
Rocky Horror cast.
Barry Bostwick.
Except for Susan Sarandon, of course. And Meatloaf.
Tim.
Oh yeah, the
Curry.
main guy. Yeah.
Well, he's health issues. Didn't he have a stroke or something? Or?
He has health problems. Here's your monkeys.
Oh. Yeah, they're releasing, I think, a new album.
Yes, live in concert Saturday night.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to that either.
You're not going to the concert or to see the monkeys?
No. Bobby Hart.
I don't think so. They're in the hotel in the middle playing away.
Now, Bobby Hart was part of the Boyce and Hart group duo that wrote all the Monkey songs, or most of them. But Tommy Boyce at least had the brains to kill himself.
I'm going to get standing up for the game, but we'll continue to go through.
Okay, as his career waned. Oh, the Monkey Mobile!
There you go.
Look at that. The Pontiac GTO, I believe.
Special appearance in the parking lot, probably.
Yeah, no Davy Jones, of course.
Willie Ames and his penis from
What?
from In Paradise. You saw his Winky, or his Willie
Did
Winky.
we? Okay, well, I wasn't looking for it. Oh, when he was swimming underwater?
Yeah, with Phoebe Cates.
Oh, was it Phoebe Cates?
Yes, In Paradise, the ripoff of Blue Lagoon. Right. One person from The Walking Dead that I know and one I don't, Father Gabriel there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we got a couple more. Just let them run, because there's a few.
Ron Wilson, Bernie Copel. Oh, wow.
Fake Jan was there.
Judge Reinhold?
Okay, freeze it a minute.
How they have fallen, people.
There's a lot here, but like it's third tier. Rob Schneider's first appearance. Oh. There.
What?
A lot of rock stars this
Alice
year.
Cooper's going to be there? Well, he was there before, wasn't he?
Friday and Saturday only, Dave.
Oh, is he going to be there the same time as the other two guys from the original band?
Yes.
Oh, my God, Max Baer Jr.?
These are the highest level. These are the last two.
Max Baer's the highest level? He's like a producer or director.
That was his first and only East Coast appearance, they're calling it.
He doesn't get to the East Coast often, huh?
No.
Well, he does do a lot of producing of films, or used to anyway. All right, poster pairs game.
We don't even have a time to announce it, Dave. We got 3 minutes. No.
You've sent in 2 numbers. From 1 to 6, we pick your name out of this. We reveal if they match, you win 2 tickets. There you go. Let's shake that up a little bit.
And the Ladybugs are gone.
They're done doing their business.
Is there a man bug and a ladybug, or they're both ladies?
They're both called Ladybugs. If you ever saw this, what was it? Where's back? Was it Bugs? A Bug's Life or something, where the ladybug was a man and he kept getting angry that he was being referred to as a ladybug. Michelle Crisafulli. 1 and 5. Spin the wheel, Ed. Spin the wheel.
If we spin the wheel, it might be continued on the next show here. We'll see.
1 and 5.
We got a match first. We'll start with that.
We did.
God, I'm waiting for a match here. We've been very dry lately.
That's not good for your sinuses.
Have most of the things been up and down or next to each other lately? They're not scattered about.
Well, you do have 3 ways to win.
I didn't say that.
Anyway, if you want to enter, there it is, mediazone95gmail.com, mediazone95gmail.com. Just send 2 numbers from 1 to 6, and we will enter you in the contest. And if you win, and you say spin the wheel, then you have a chance to win up to a total of 10 tickets. And there you go, your number of chances and the number of subsequent tickets you could end up with in total.
If anybody knows of any way to eliminate the Jehovah's Witnesses from appearing at your door, somebody told me to put this up, which I did. No visits. Now, you're supposed to write there, which I did, and they're supposed to take you off the list, but they only do that for a couple of years, and then you're back on.
Or Mormons, please.
Whatever.
Oh, you mean Mitt Romney can't come to your door?
You could print these out. You can find these on the web.
Oh, God.
You can either put Jehovah's Witnesses or Mormons or both, which I did. We'll cover everybody. I don't want to be woken up at 10 in the morning by these people delivering their little messages. I also found something you can print out on the web. It's what the Watchtower doesn't want you to know, and I'll be handing those out to anybody that stops by. And I'm going to write to the Latham Center. It must be because they're in Latham that we seem to get these people all the time. In Albany Shaker Road is our Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witnesses, and apparently they drop them off in my neighborhood.
Oh, dear.
So I'm going to send over what the Watchtower doesn't want you to know, and I'm going to tell them to take my name off permanently.
I just don't answer the door. But they wake you up.
They wake me up.
Well, show's over.
That's it. We'll see you next time.
episode has been an Able 2000 production.